Jonathan. We are in Middelfart. We are close to the end of the Melges 24 2015 World Championship. What's your feeling about the event, about everything here in Denmark?
Yeah, it's been a great event. This was my 8th World Championships in the Melges 24 class, so I've seen a lot. And I think from the standpoint of both competition and organization, this is the best one.
We are now close to the end. You are in a podium position. Maybe you will fight again today if some reason will come. But now we are just thinking about Miami World next year. What about the race course? What about the club? Talk to us about the next venue of the Melges 24 World Championship.
Miami will be a fantastic Worlds for sure. It's a great place to sail. We'll be racing on the ocean, so a little more open water than here. You know, more ocean waves, and for a boat like the Melges 24, it's perfect. And it's a great time of year at the end of November. There's almost always good wind, you know, sort of between 8 and 20 knots, which for these boats is perfect. And it's also very nice on the shore. It's a very interesting city. The Europeans really like it there. There's a lot to do. So I think it's going to be an exciting time.
We have now 32 boats in the entry list. So we have still 1 year and a half before the event. It could be some great event with a huge number of boats on the water.
It could be. I wouldn't be surprised if we have 50 or more American boats, and hopefully we can get the same from Europe, maybe some from Japan, Australia, who knows. I mean, 96 boats here, I think that's the record for a long time, probably for 10 years at least, but that record maybe could be broken in Miami.
Did you expect before the start of the event here in Middelfart such a high level? Because you are among the first, but in your scoring line you have quite like 44, 49.
Yeah.
So it means that it was a great fight on the water. Do you expect something like this, or do you were expecting that the favorite team has a more easy life?
I expected the latter, as you were saying. Normally the top 10 is pretty tough, we know that. So to be in the top 10 is always a challenge. But what we found here is really the top 50 boats are sailing their boat at a pretty high level. And I think that's the part of the class which has improved in these last couple of years. And I think also in the more light to medium wind, more teams are competitive. So it's made for a really interesting championship, and you see it with all the boats. When you get back in the fleet, you can't just come back. You know, you're fighting for every place.
Last question is, do you like just one fleet with 100 boats with such long line, starting line, or do you prefer to?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. You know, I came here thinking, okay, one start, it's maybe the best, it's the simplest, everybody racing on the same course. But there is a lot of volatility in the start. You know, if such a long line, and even a small shift make one side very favored, and also the over early question is much more challenging with such a big fleet. I think if I had to do it again, I would probably favor a split fleet. Maybe more than 80 boats, it's a good idea to have two fleets. That's only my opinion. Man, certainly it's been exciting racing.
So I will meet you again in Italy in a few days' time, I think, with Delta in Porto Ercole.
No, we won't be in Porto Ercole, but we will be in Trapani for the World Championships in August.
Do you know the Trapani race course?
We've sailed there one time. I was there when the America's Cup boats went there. Must have been 7-8 years ago now. And,
it was 2005.
Yes. It was a really nice place to sail, also a nice town. So I think that's going to be a great event as well.
So see you in Trapani.
See you in Trapani.
Thank you very much.
Ciao, ciao.